Division of polynomials. A rational expression is a fraction in which the numerator and the denominator are polynomials. These are all three examples of rational expressions. You have a polynomial in the numerator, a polynomial in the denominator. Polynomial, it's okay that it's just a constant in the numerator, and in the denominator, polynomial in the numerator and in the denominator. So these are all rational expressions. Let's just take a moment and get some definitions down. Right, so in this statement, 12x squared plus 10 divided by 2 is equal to 6x squared plus 5. Right, so we want to know which of these pieces is which. The piece you divide into is the dividend. So 12x squared plus 10 is the dividend. Right, next for the divisor, 2 is the divisor. Whatever you divide by is the divisor. It can be written underneath, or if you have horizontal form, it's after your divide sign. The answer to a division is the quotient. So 6x squared plus 5 is the quotient. In this video, we're going to look at division of polynomial problems where the divisor is a monomial, so only one term. And to work these out, you are going to make separate fractions. Break apart at the signs and put each one over the divisor. So we have 18 x to the fourth over 6x squared plus 24 x cubed over 6x squared and 36x squared over 6x squared, and then simplify each term with your exponent rules. Right, for our first one, 6 will go into 18 evenly. It will go 3 times, so we just reduce or divide there. Subtract on the exponents. Next one, 6 will go into 24 4 times. Subtract on your exponents. And last, 6 will go into 36 6 times. The x squareds will cancel. For our next problem, we need to make separate fractions. So we will break it apart at the signs, putting each piece over that denominator. And then we will simplify. On the first one, the 15s are going to cancel. Subtract on your variables, the exponents, to get x to the fourth. On the next one, the 15 does not go into 36 evenly. You need to reduce it. So there is a common factor of 3 in there. 3 into 36 will go 12, and 3 into 15 will go 5. It will stay as a fraction. For the x's, subtract. It's going to go on the numerator. That's where you had the most. This will be minus. And these cancel. Remember, when everything divides out, it goes one time. For our next problem, because our divisor is negative, we will just have to be a little more careful with our signs. Otherwise, it's going to work exactly the same. You're going to make separate fractions, putting each one over that divisor. Now we'll simplify each term. On the first term, we will get a negative 5 for the numbers and a y cubed for our variables. On the next piece, be careful here. You have minus a negative. You need to clean that up. We'll give you a plus. Right. Then for our numbers, 4 will not go evenly into 14. You can reduce them by a factor of 2. 2 will go into 14 7 times, and 2 into 4 will go 2 times. For your y's, subtract the exponents, gives you y squared. On the next one, you're not going to write plus a negative. Just write the answer to it, which would be negative. Right. 21 over 4 does not reduce, so you're going to just leave it. and subtract the y. So it will give us y to the first. Also, you have the same on the next one, plus a negative, so it will just be negative or minus. And the 4 is not going to go evenly into 42. They are both even though. So you can reduce by a factor of 2. So 2 will go into 42 21 times. 2 will go into 4 2 times. For your y's, you're going to subtract 1 minus 2 gives us negative 1, which makes it go to the denominator. We have one more problem for this video, and this one is written in a horizontal format. Your divisor is still a monomial. It's only one term. So you're going to work the same way. Make separate fractions, putting each one over that divisor. And then we will simplify. So 2 into 6 will go 3 times. The a's are going to cancel. Minus 2 will go into 4 2 times. And subtract on the exponents there will give us a squared. Plus 2 into 10 will go 5. For your a's, 2 minus 5 will give us a to the negative 3, which will make it go to the denominator. So we do have to turn this into a fraction.